Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Alif Haikal bin Saifuddin. I'm from Faculty of Civil Engineering, UiTM Shah Alam. So, I would like to take this opportunity to ask several questions regarding the project monitoring and the project planning and control courses. So, before we proceed with the interview, can you tell us a little about your background in this construction industry?
Okay, my name is Shwanda. Currently, I'm working with Pembina Yun Seng, or known as Puncak Genting Sdn Bhd, located at Arat Damansara. And currently, I'm involved in high-rise building project under OSK Properties. So, our company is the main contractor for the project. And
So, for how many years have you involved in this construction industry?
roughly 5 years.
5 years. Okay. Can you tell me about your past experience with other project or
For infra project, I've been involved in infra project for 2 years, almost 2 years, and for high rise is almost like 3 years.
Can you tell us a little about this current project?
Okay, for my current project is high rise service apartment for 48 floor. And currently our project is now still in construction progress, where now our stage is still until podium. Then we will another 2 months we will the stage will go for transfer plate. Then only we proceed for typical unit.
Okay, so for the first question, how do you monitor your project progress for the current project?
Okay, in our project, we monitor progress is based on physical work, mainly based on physical work. Example, like we already put the target casting date, so because we have zoning by zoning, so the target casting date is by zoning. So if let's say for 1 week we target to cast 5 slab, so if 1 day will be 1 slab, so 6 days for 6 days a week working days, so will be 6 slab to cast. So every day need 1 slab. So if let's say there's a delay, then from there we know our progress is slightly delayed because 1 slab cannot be cast on the day. Then only we will check back why we cannot cast that slab, and it's either because of the carpenter for the formwork work or any like rebar.
Okay, regarding the early question, what are the data or information you usually collect to monitor your project?
Okay, for progress, we basically collect the volume concrete, cumulative of volume concrete. So every day we will record our volume concrete for each zoning. Then we from there we will monitor. Okay, 1 month how many meter cube have we cast? Let's say because we target for 1 month 4,000 meter cube. So how you want to check your progress based on every day how many meter cube. And another one is how we ensure our progress based on materials. Let's say for rebar, because usually for 20 ton, T10 20 ton, we will use for like 2 to 3 days. Our barbender will use up the rebar, the quantity of 20 ton, 2 to 3 days. So from there we can monitor. Okay, let's say for barbender, how many rebar they have used for that week, the particular week. So from there we know the progress of this trade for barbender, the trade for carpenter.
Okay, which of this common data or information is crucial and reliable to estimate the work progress?
The volume concrete and also for the material on site. Because we usually when material delivery, we will order all the material in bulk quantity. So let's say for brickwork, the quantity of brick we order for, let's say, for 46 pallet. So within 1 week, how many pallet we have used. So from there we know the progress of the brickwork. And because we will check the quantity of material every week, like 1 week, twice 1 week, we will check the material quantity. And for that, just now I already said, we also record our volume concrete every day, so we can monitor 1 week how many meter cube. Because we already put for 1 month, what is our target for the casting volume? What is our target? So if let's say we have delay, so we will check, okay, which part have caused the delay of the casting. Let's say carpenter. Why carpenter cannot do the job on time? It's because nowadays is COVID, right? So the materials also become problem because for example, our concrete nail is mainly the supplier is from China. So all the suppliers said the concrete nail now is out of stock because waiting for from China. So this one also one of the reason can cause delay to our carpenter and for our progress for casting.
Okay, for the next question, can you give examples of project monitoring tools or technique that you implement in your construction project, and explain why you choose them?
First, we use Microsoft Project. Then we also have progress meeting. So from progress meeting, we will discuss about the progress of the progress of the project, including the delay, why cause the delay, and also and in the progress meeting, we will discuss our project planning based on the Microsoft Project, the Gantt chart.
Okay, for the last question, how do you manage your critical path activities?
Okay, for this project, the core activities is concreting. Because concreting involve big, like give big for, like let's say, like I've mentioned before, our main progress is based on casting work. Because for casting work, for each level, like let's say for 1 week, we will ensure that we already cast for one level, next week for another level. So this is depends on the concreting activity. So the core activities is concreting. So in order for us to ensure that our concreting activity is not delayed, first we make sure our manpower is enough for the activities. Second, to help the concreting activities, we will use machineries like pump. Because if you use manual concreting like concrete bucket, you won't be able to complete the activity. Because one day, like one zone, minimum our volume concrete is 260 meter cube. So you imagine if we use manual like bucket, so this one will delay the concreting activities. So we will use, it's either we use the concrete pump or also placing boom. This will ensure our casting, our concrete will finish on time, because we also have time constraint.
So what if you have problem with your manpower?
If we have problem for our member, let's say our concreting team is 10, we got 10 workers for concreting. But if let's say on that day we only have 8 workers, then we need to take workers from other project to help us for the concreting activity on that day.
Okay, I think that's all from me. But before we end our interview, is there anything that you would like to add?
I just want to say we go for progress, but at the same time we need to ensure the quality, the cost of the project, to ensure that the cost of the project not burst. Even though our progress is beyond our target, but we need to ensure that our cost and quality also in.
Okay, I think that's all for today. So I would like to thank you for your cooperation for this interview.